not working. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. Seems that you not like the fact that I was in the post office that way, but I've people accuse me when I've made videos like this before of saying I just make up and then I go and do it. If you have an alcoholic beverage for the first time, you are most likely not going to die of liver failure or kidney failure the first day you drink. It takes decades. So if you want to put this toxin, or I will say potential toxin, into your body and say, well, look, I just got a shot, or I just took a pill, or I just drank this liquid medicine and nothing bad happened, well, then you know nothing throughout history of how side effects can take decades before they affect you. And the reason that is so wonderful for those who sell you those items is by the time those effects happen, the CEOs of those major corporations are way long gone and cannot take responsibility for something that happens 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years later. So if you want to wear a mask, let me ask you this question. I posted this on my Facebook account. If masks protect you the way they claim, then how come no doctor during any flu season ever has ever once recommended you wear a mask? If they're so safe and they protect you or they protect others, why is it no doctor throughout the flu seasons, throughout the decades, have ever recommended using a mask until now? All I'm saying is you can believe whatever you want, but if you go through life without questioning the people that profit off of you, well, it's kind of silly to do that. So I know those masks are not as safe as they say they are. That's my belief system. You can disagree. That's perfectly fine. But I will not wear one. And as you see in the beginning of this video, I have demonstrated that by going and filming myself live in the post office. And I've gone several times. Unfortunately, YouTube decided to cut it off, so you couldn't hear me with the transaction with the postal worker, who's seen me there many times. We had a nice, pleasant conversation. The fact that I'm wearing a mask did not even come up. So you can live your life any way you want. If you choose to be under the advice of those who profit off of you using fear, well, you may want to research and understand their motives, or as I say, understand. I choose to be free to decide what I do with my body. I will never get a vaccine. That is my choice. I will never wear a mask. That is my choice. If you think that is foolish, you have that opinion, you have that right. But I've almost died from walking pneumonia over 10 times in my life. I've had lung problems since I was a child. I have not worn a mask this whole pandemic. I have been around people all the time, out in public, not wearing a mask. You know how many times I've been sick in the past year? Once. Because I get sick at least once every year for the past 50 years of me being alive. So it's normal for me to get sick at least once. You know how many times I was hospitalized during that time? During this past year of the 15 days to stop the spread? 0. You know how many times I had to visit a doctor? 0. You know how many pills I had to take other than aspirin? None. And I healed. And I'm a person that's supposed to be in the danger line. I'm 50 years old. I've had lung problems all my life. I should be one of those people that runs around scared. And yet I'm perfectly fine, knock on wood. And you saw how I always am. Now, of course, you'll always get the trolls that accuse me of faking and everything, so that's why I did it live, just to prove a point. I don't say something unless I can back it up. Many people on YouTube, they want you to see them as they wish themselves to be. That's why they do cut up videos. That's why they always do videos that are not the way they normally are. This is me. Some people like it, some people don't. But I am, as they say, true to myself. What you choose to be is up to you. I refuse to wear a mask. I will not put an untested chemical in my body where I know that when you do research on how many good intention, even if it is, medicines over the past 50 years alone that started out maybe with the best of intentions. Let's not assume they're out to kill you. Let's just assume these pharmaceutical companies have the best of intentions. How many medicines over the decades are no longer allowed to be on the market because they severely injured or killed people? Look it up. Don't take my word for it. I've never once had a video that said, here is what I say, believe it. I say, do your own research. If you go through life blindly following everybody without question, whose motives are questionable, where they make profits off of you, and they use nothing but fear, and they only tell you one side of a story, well, that's not the best way to live, but it is a choice, because like I've said before, even a bad experience is still an experience. But why would you want to live one of those? So hopefully this shows people I am not a faker, I am not a liar. I do not make videos like most people on YouTube and pretend to be something I'm not. I have shown videos where I walked out of the post office only for people to say, oh, you took the mask off and then filmed. Well, you saw me in there live. If people want to make up their excuses, there's always going to be somebody on the internet. My thing is, think for yourself, stand for yourself, not be afraid to research, not be afraid to question anyone, and live your life the way you want it, not what other people do. Because if you're spending your whole life being afraid to die, then you will never, ever live. Then you have to ask yourself, what is the purpose of you being here? So hopefully this video helped inspire you a little bit to stand up for yourself and not believe in what other people instill in you. You create your own reality. So if you want others to dictate your reality, you can do that. But, you know, you're never going to make a good movie with your own vision if somebody else is always telling you how to do it. And if you're disappointed in how the movie comes out, well, it's not their fault. You listened. Yours. Take responsibility. You'll have a much happier life. And ever since I started doing that, my life is getting better and better. So if people want to hate for that, perfectly fine. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this shows that I am more than just one of the YouTubers out there who will just put on a good story. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.